What's going on, guys? We are talking about Gods Unchained again. I'm Crypto Mike, and of course, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. As you guys know, I've been playing this game quite a bit, and I'm having a good time. They're still balancing things. It's still in a beta state, and there's a lot to this. There's a lot of cards, a lot of metas to balance, and a lot of things really afoot going on. And one of those things that we've talked about in the past about being a little bit OP is armor, and maybe they need to change the mechanic. We've talked about sleep also as a mechanic. Clearly, some of the Genesis cards are a little bit OP and need to be figured out. I mean, there's some problems, right? Problems for the developers. Like I said, I'm glad it's not my problem because what a nightmare to balance this. And the thing is, well, I'm going to talk about this today, armor in particular. So if you go to actual Twitter here and you take a look at the Gods Unchained Twitter, they've opened up the PTR again, which of course would be the public test realm. And you can see that their tweet says this: PTR is live again. For those with access, dive into trial changes to armor. Armor 2.0 fits like this. When an armored creature takes damage, that reduces its health, and it will also lose one armor. So it has to, of course, you have to actually do damage to the creature, so break through the armor the first time, and then it will lose one armor as a result. And I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I do think that armor in particular is a little bit OP because you guys know me, I play a zombie deck, and so as a result, again, this is centric to the deck I play and the things I do, so it's not exactly the best way to balance this, but I'm just giving you my opinion on this based on what I know, okay? But if you drop down like a guild enforcer and I've got no way to buff zombies, basically I could summon 1,000 zombies and you can't do a damn thing to that guild enforcer if you don't have a blight bomb or a disintegrate or something like that. You're stuck. Literally, you're just broken and you can't really get through it. So again, I don't know. Like, I don't think nerfing armor huge in a big way is the best thing here, but well, we'll see what happens because it is in the public test realm. Some thoughts from this, again, these links will be in the description, both the actual Reddit thread and the Twitter, and check this out. This is from Reddit, and this is what they're talking about. And I think this is interesting that you see good discussions going here regarding this, and everybody plays a little bit different. Their meta is different. Their decks are different. And so if you look at some of this, right, the armor mechanic change is well, let's just see what it is. It's this, all right? So the individual here is named Mish Moigan 2, and the question is, what armor was changed exactly, just like we described. And the Gassy Philosopher, of course, we've talked about him before. The armor now breaks or loses a point every time the creature is damaged. So you break through the armor once, you damage them, they lose a piece of their armor. One armor, at least on the PTR where they're testing it. So that's what this is about. And like I said, I don't know if this is the best idea. What do you guys think? What do you think about armor in particular? Do you think it is a little OP? Do you think it isn't? I think that they did some nerfs, and I think nerfing the Guild Enforcers that used to be ridiculous before the last nerf, I think that was a good move because basically once the Guild Enforcer came down, it was a steamroll after that. That's the way it used to be. Now, I'm not so sure. For a zombie deck, yes, it's formidable, like I said before, but otherwise, I don't know if that's the case. So what are your thoughts here regarding armor? Now, we got some other thoughts, and I kind of agree with this one. This is from Kylian Sun. Again, this is on Reddit again. And it says this, yeah, let's just kill all the fun meta in this game and have every low-budget gamer use big beasts nature and aggro war. Seriously, it'll just make the more interesting decks like armor, buff, nature, and magic structure unplayable. And these decks were not that strong to begin with, but tons of fun. And so, with this said, I kind of agree. The last thing we want is just an unimaginative game where it's just blitz decks, right? And everybody just stacks and tries to win in like 90 seconds by stacking beasts and charging face, like that. It's so uninteresting. It's so boring to me. Like, I could play a nature deck and probably have better results, but to me, like, I hate the confused. I hate the fact that it's so one-dimensional most times. I hate, like, there's just so much I don't like about it that's not fun to me. It's just, again, like I said, I would do better playing a nature deck probably, but it's not fun. It's not interesting. There are no like super crazy metas with nature as far as I'm aware, other than, right, get the best cards and then go rush face, it seems silly to me. But anyway, whatever. Like, if everything devolves to those two things, like a rush nature deck and like a war blitz, I don't know. I think it's a bad thing for this game. I don't know. It doesn't matter what I think. Nobody listens to me. What do you guys think? That's the most important thing here. And what do you think about armor in general? Do you think it does need a nerf? Do you think it needs a buff? Where do you stand on this? And again, the good thing about doing it in this format is if we all share information, we all play different decks, we all play different levels. Let us know your thoughts. What happens when you see a big armor card come down, especially with front line? Are you irritated with the mechanic, or is it just another challenge? So anyway, you guys know the drill. More videos coming. I appreciate you listening. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching.